Hello, and welcome to Damage Control 101. I have two things I want to share with you. I got on here to tell you all about a thought that I was having today, but as I'm sitting here getting ready to tell you about it, something that happened to me yesterday was like, you got to tell them about that. So, have you ever experienced a an angel speaking to you with a message from God? Now, I really want you to think about that because because the way this happened to me, while it was happening, I didn't think nothing about it. But after, you know, some time had passed, I really sat back and I said, what was that? What was that? So let me tell you a little story. So I asked, or even put it out there in the atmosphere, about I wanted to go see TD Jakes. I wanted to go to Dallas. I wanted to go see TD Jakes preach in person. So I've said it, but honestly didn't see a way that that was possible. Definitely because of everything that I have going on. I didn't see that being possible at all, right? But as I got closer to my birthday, I decided, well, no, I didn't really decide. I thought about it again, which was strange, right? And then after that, I, but after that, I thought about it, but then I said, oh, no, you can't go. You can't afford that. You can't do that. As I got closer and closer to my birthday, which was October 30th, it really started nagging me that I needed to go. And what I did, I looked it up. Then I looked at the price. I said, no, I don't have $600. That's not possible. I can't go because I was going to go like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't have it. Let me just get that out of my head. Another day or two went by, and then I said, you know what? Let me see. Maybe I could just change the dates or something like that, right? So I went and looked, and it came up to like $427. I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices because this is really like pushing me to go. I need to go. Anyway, I'm trying to fast forward so this message won't be as long, but there's so many details to it. Okay, regardless, I end up booking and I was able to go. Now, I actually was turning 43, right? And I always kept a lot of ones. So I told myself, when you go, you need to give $43 in ones as a fruit or offering to God and ask Him to bless those ones and multiply them. You stepping out on faith. You really stepping out on faith because it was not even possible for you to get here. So I had made my mind that that's what I was going to do. Okay, fast forward, God bless me. I end up going to Dallas. It was cold, guys. It was cold. And I didn't pack for it, but hey, it worked out. Anyway, I get to the church that Sunday. I had a wonderful weekend. I actually landed that Saturday. Got a chance to see the city and things of that nature. But that Sunday was my big day. That was my big day. And I actually had went over there that Saturday to just look at the church and just be like, wow, I'm actually in the same state where this church is located. And Sunday came. I got dressed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get there super early because I want to make sure I get a parking spot and things of that nature. Got there. I walked in, and one of the guards greeted me, and she was like, "Hi, welcome to the Potter's house." And she said, "Oh, you visiting?" And I said, "Yes." And I broke down and started crying. Anyway, regardless, I was escorted to sit in there, and just walking into the church was like amazement. I was so blown away that I couldn't believe that I was actually there. The message was so touching. It touched my soul, my heart, my spirit, my mind over and over. And I know it was meant for me to be there that particular day to receive that message, because I said, once if I get in that building, I can't help but to get it inside me, because I watch him on TV, but it was a little bit totally different by being in the building, so it was different. So the word was so extreme. I gave my 43 ones. I put a little note in there, gave it. That was part of my offering. Okay, so T.D. Jakes preached on Acts 9 1 through 10. This was about Saul. Saul had a situation, he went blind, this and that. He pretty much was talking about how they walked 143 miles to Damascus from Jerusalem. So I was like, what? 143? I just gave 4 3 in all ones as an offering. I'm turning 43 years old. Plus, T.D. Jakes had mentioned that him and his wife anniversary, they've been married for almost 43 years. I said, Lord Jesus, I know this is for me. This is for me. Okay, let me try to speed this up. Regardless, yesterday, I decided that I was going to do Uber. And what I did, I was planning on, I really wanted to do Lyft because they was having a challenge, but I got kind of like stuck with doing Uber because I couldn't log into the Lyft. So I was doing it. I ran into this lady, and me and her was talking, and she told me, she was like, I wasn't really trying to go to church today. I really wanted to just watch it on TV, but my friend, she just kept on asking me to come. And I said, oh, really? So we were just talking. We started talking about music. And all of a sudden, I got on a whole ordeal about me going to Dallas and how it was meant for me. And I told her about the whole 143. I told her about how everything went and how I really felt that message was for me. And she said, oh, you know why it was meant for me to go to church today? Because I'm supposed to speak to you. I'm supposed to run into you to tell you, you got to step out on faith. She said, that was for you. That 143, that was for you. God may have placed me here for me to give you this message from him. You need to reach out to T.D. Jakes. She said it just like that. And I said, wait a minute, what? The thing is, me and this lady was in the car for 30 minutes, right? As I take her to the church where she was going, we never said each other name. We never introduced ourselves by name or anything, right? The Uber was ordered from her friend, so it wasn't her name. She didn't know what my name was. It was just our encounter. Then I got out because she told me she needed her dress zipped. I said, I'll zip it. And she said, hey, give me a hug. I gave her a hug. And it's crazy because by the time I got around and got in the car, I didn't see her no more. It's like she disappeared. And I tell myself, you know what? That's a word from God. And that lady was heaven sent for me to pass this message. I wanted to tell you all, your angel has been speaking to you. You got to make sure you pay attention. And this message here got to get to T.D. Jakes. Damage Control 101.